It is going to get wet at some point. You can guarantee that's going to happen. So we want to talk about how you keep your pack dry and how you keep yourself dry. One of the first things to look at is you've got your backpack, and regardless of what you're wearing, whether it's a poncho or rain gear, your backpack is going to get rained on, and you want to keep it dry. You want to keep all of your gear dry. We're going to recommend doing 2 layers of water protection for your gear. The first is just to take a large lawn and leaf bag, pack all of your gear inside of that, and then pack that inside your backpack. So there's going to be a waterproof layer inside your backpack holding all of your gear. The second thing that we're going to recommend is something like this, where it's basically a poncho for your backpack. My backpack came with one of these, but you can also pick them up at REI for $20 or something like that.
They come in different sizes depending upon the capacity of your backpack. Maybe for a 60 or an 80 liter, you might be able to get it for something in the 20s. I found this from a company called Great Escapes at Recreation Outlet. This is a 40 liter size, and it's similar to this built-in thing that Mike has on his pack. This is just a totally waterproof cover where one side has an elastic adjustable band that would allow you to put this over a backpack and then cinch up the cord so that the external parts of the backpack were all covered, but the part that's right next to your back, including the straps, is not covered. Again, we expect that we will have maybe multiple continuous days of rain. And the last thing you want is to get to camp wet and cold and have everything in your pack also be wet. For the 50 miler, it is essential that you have personal waterproof protection. The neighboring scout troop to Troop 53 described their experience on the same stretch of trail exactly 1 year ago. On the first day, they had continuous rain, and it was cold enough that it was threatening to snow. This is what William is going to bring. This is his upper and lower waterproof gear, and it's all just in one little compact unit. So the top is just a very lightweight shell. There's no insulation, and by shell I just mean a rain jacket essentially. So it's just a very thin layer that's got Velcro at the wrists. It's got a drawstring at the waist. It's got a drawstring at the hood, and it zips up the front. Very, very thin, but fully waterproof. So this would be an essential layer for everyone to have, something waterproof on the top. On the bottom, it's a similar product. This is just a pair of rain pants. I think this is probably an REI brand rain pant. It has Velcro at the cuffs and a drawstring at the waist, and it's just a very simple over the clothing rain pant. Very thin, no insulating layer here at all. Just something to keep you dry. Recently saw the same product at Recreation Outlet for $22.95. Recreation Outlet also has rain jackets, waterproof rain jackets in all different sizes, and they are going to run from $60 to $120.
Cycles, Frog Togs makes a lot of good product. This whole set right here is a top and bottom set of layers, was $18 off of Amazon. Very similar to what you get though. You have a hooded drawstring zipper, very thin layer. You've got elastics around the wrists, and this one's just open at the bottom, so it doesn't cinch down. The pants, and again, you just put this over the top of what you're wearing. Pants, you also pull over the top, and they're just elastic waistband. Again, very cheap, but a quick way to get dry and stay dry is to have these type of layers. So this is a cheap way to do it. Definitely not going to be the most comfortable, but can get you through what you need to get through.